Allah, 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 Sultan Allah. Sen sultansın ya Rabbi. We are the servants. For the sake of your most beloved one in divine present, Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam, open our heart, open our understanding, make us to be your good servants. Fatiha. Amin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Evet. Sohbet is for humans, not for animals. Did you see animals talking to each other? They're sitting, making sohbet. So think a little bit. What happened to children of Adam? No sohbet. Not going to sohbets. Not making association. What are you making? We are very busy. Busy with what? Don't you know we are a slave to Seytan? MashaAllah. Don't come out from that slavery. Don't finish it before Azrael coming, and look what you did to yourself that time. But it will be too late. So wake up now. Yeah, if it's necessary, smack yourself and wake up. Some is smacking themselves for a coffee, for a tea, for dunya. They are eating each other, children of Adam. No peace they left to themselves, and no peace they left to the world. Children of Adam, when they have deviated from the main road, they become the worst creature on the face of earth. You cannot even say animal to those ones. Allah is not saying animal to those ones. He is saying no. Saying they are not, when they deviate from the main road. Maybe they are animals, saying no, they are not. Says they are lower than the animals. That is for those ones that they are not running to keep their promise to their Lord. In the day of promises, قَالُوا بَلَا أَلَسْتُ بِرَبِّكُمْ. قَالُوا بَلَا. The whole secret is there. How much you running to find out? Meaning, how much you running to find yourself? To know, to understand who you are. Not walking on the face of earth so proudly, thinking that you are something or someone. 21st century sickness is from 7 years old to 70 years old. From males to females. From weak ones to strong ones. To the slaves, to the kings. They all have one sickness, common sickness. What is that? Proudness. So proud with themselves, the children of Adam. Say, Eyzu billahi mineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Medet ya Seyyidi Sultan al-Evliya. Medet. Let's renew our shahadat again. Saying, Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah ve eşhedü enne Muhammeden abduhu ve resuluhu. The worst times that never happen on the face of earth. That's Holy Prophet saying, You will come out from your house mourning as a believer. You'll come back in your house as a one-believer. You go to sleep as a believer. You get up as a one-believer. Morning you will be believer. By evening time you lose your faith. Oh, you're still saying shahadat. What else you saying? You think saying the shahadat like a parrot? That's what it means. Teach the parrots. Parrots? Parrots. Those birds that they are speaking. So many kinds. Teach them. Look how fast they're going to learn, and look how better they're going to say, better than you. There is a bird in the wilderness, as soon as it's hearing the sound, right away copies it, right away, instantly. It makes it better than the machines, it makes it better than that human. Teach that one, is going to say the shahadat to you better than yourself. But it's not making that one to get up and to walk. It's not making that one to be a servant. It's not making that one, the shahadat, to be the khalifa. Running everyone to be something, somebody. Making show to each other. Allah Jalla wa Ala Subhanahu wa Ta'ala has already given you that title, saying Khalifatullah, the Khalifa of Allah, the one that who represents Allah on earth, and is going to be representing everywhere. How much you running after that? If you are not becoming that representative that Allah grant you, you're going to lose everything. You're going to lose your dunya. You're going to lose your akhirat. You're going to wish that you will be from the animals, but you're not going to be too. We reach to the end of the times. The world, and everything that came to creation, expecting, waiting something great to happen, something to change that never had happened. And one thing the children of Adam has also learned, like a parrot, those who's believing, saying, we're waiting for Mehdi. Then, Isa alayhi salam to come down. And what they're going to do. When they're going to come, what they're going to do. You want to be there. You want to be among them. You want to be one of them. I am hearing now everyone saying, I want to be the soldier of Mehdi. Males and females. Some is not only saying, claiming that they are soldiers. Some is not only saying soldiers, they say, I am the generals. What is it that you're doing? Check yourself. What you're busy with. You will understand if you are working for Mehdi or if you are working for Deccal. You will know. How much value you show to the zikr of Allah? One thing. What do you think Mehdi is going to do? Going to say, I'm sick, I'm not going to zikr. I'm busy. The Mehdi alayhi salam and Isa alayhi salam finishing all that nonsense, and continuous zikr is happening on the face of earth. You're going to run after your cars or your houses, you think? Or my baby? Or my wife, my husband? Wrong expectations. If you are not changing that now, that kind of mentality, you will be the loser. There is so many in the world today they are also claiming that they are representatives of Mehdi, and they are presenting to people that kind of lifestyle that they are expecting. Run there. Don't spend time with me. You'll be wasting dunya and akhirat. You'll be wasting your life. Don't waste. Don't say later he didn't tell us. No. In the judgment day, it says you will come. Surah Al-Isra. Fauch, in different groups you will come to judgment place. And saying their imams will be leading them to their judgment place. Don't think you're going to say, I'm not coming today. I'm going tomorrow as I like. Nothing is going to be as you like. Nothing is now as you like too. But you are just fooling yourself a little bit. When they're going to catch you on that corner, you're going to understand what you did to yourself that time. Yes. So they're coming to judgment place. They are imams together. And before questioning happening to them, first questioning is happening to their imams. And Allah Jalla wa Ala Subhanahu wa Ta'ala will be asking, saying to the Jamaat, saying to the Imam, did you speak to them for the sake of your Lord? Did you say to them, what is it that they were supposed to be doing? Did you remind them? Did you show them the way? Did you give them my orders? Imam that time, he will say yes. All of them, they will say yes. Groups of angels standing, saying, you are a liar. To those ones that they are calling people not for akhirat, but for the love of dunya. And they are hesitating because they're going to lose their position, or because they're going to lose their wealth, or because they're going to be, their governments are saying to them, don't speak. And they are not. And they are not speaking the ayat now saying, Inna dina indallahu Islam. MashaAllah. That's not for you, that's for the imams. Those ones that is leading people. Those questionings. And Allah Jalla wa Ala Subhanahu wa Ta'ala will be asking to that Jamaat, this Imam, did he tell you my orders? And did he forbid you from the wrong actions that I have forbid you? That time you cannot say nothing. That time you cannot say, no, he didn't. Today they say. People, they get angry, they say everything. Get angry much as you want. You will just burning your own self with that anger. Nothing else. Even if you are right, you're still burning your own self with that anger. So, you cannot lie that time. You cannot say, he didn't remind us from, don't run for the love of dunya, run for the love of akhirat. This is what prophets they have been sent. All prophets they have been sent to remind people akhirat, not dunya. To remind them what is waiting for them in akhirat, and to give them the good news if they are standing on the sirat mustaqim, on the orders, on the ways that the prophets are showing to them. What is the result and what is the reward is going to be. And mubashiran and naziran, and to put fear to them, to show them also if they are deviating, what is expecting to them first in dunya. You cannot escape in dunya too. No. If you're leaving Allah's work and you're running to this dunya, you're not going to enjoy this dunya. Impossible. Nobody did up till now. No Firauns did. Maybe it's showing lifestyle that it looks very rich and famous, but they're not enjoying it. They are suffering in it. That time and this time. You cannot escape in dunya. You cannot escape in grave. And if you are falling into the trouble of grave, beyond there is disaster. Because your duty in this world is to clean yourself back from the tricks and the traps of Shaytan. How are you going to trick? How are you going to clean yourself if you are not knowing your enemy? And if you are not knowing from which side your enemy is going to attack you today? And how many enemies do you have? You're looking, everyone looking to each other as an enemy today. Yeah. They're sitting in the same row. One says something to the other one. Dislikeness, hating each other, looking. This is my enemy. You all belong to the same Shaykh. Maybe that Shaykh is testing you with that one, with this one. Your anger is to who? You're becoming good friend with Shaitan. Don't worry. The Shaykh has the authority of that one in his hand too. Don't worry. So, it will say, prophets coming to give us the good news and to remind us what is expecting us if we are not keeping the orders of Allah. That's why Allah is saying, the Holy Prophet was very sad and saying, Ya Muhammad, don't be sad. Your duty is just to say to them. He was sad for who? Do you think that he was sad because people, they were not listening to him? No. He wasn't sad for that. But he was very sad because he's looking at those people, and when they are not listening, he was also seeing what is connected to that one. And now saying, these ones, they cannot carry this simple thing in the world. Meaning, they cannot carry one friend saying one word to each other. They get so angry and watching their situation that they're going to be so heavily punished because of that. He was very sad for them. And Allah saying to him, Ya Muhammad, the servants, they belong to me. I am the one who created them. And I am sending you as a messenger to them. Don't worry. Leave them to me. First say to them, and they're not listening, leave them to me. And so many other prophets. And they are speaking to them, reminding them, their people and their children, their families. This world has seen so many types of Firauns. Don't think that you are the Firaun only. Yours is nothing. You cannot even catch up to be a good pharaohs. That's right. So many pharaohs they have came to this world, but under the earth now, they are millions of times sorry, but it's too late. So when they have their love to them, taught to them, and they were looking, Nuh alayhi salam is looking at his nation. He's suffering. He is building the ship, spending all his energy in that age, preparing the ship for their safety, thinking that they may come to enter to the ship. And they coming and bothering him. Not only they not coming, but they coming and bothering him and saying to them again and again and again, again, until order is giving now, saying the ship is finished too. Tell them, whoever wants, first give order to animals. The miracles happen in front of their eyes. He's speaking to animal world, and they all coming into the ship. They're going to their areas, what belongs to them. Saying, now call the humans. And he's calling them. Some coming in, some is hesitating, looking back, looking front, thinking. Some moving in. His own son saying, son, come in. You lost your mind. I'm not listening to you anymore. I love you, but I don't listen to you because you lost your mind, father. Saying, my son, come inside. If you're staying outside, this ship is the only safety. There is no other safety to no one that is going to live on the face of earth. Hey, listen. He's saying it so much, and divine order is reaching to him too. Again, saying, leave him. He is your son, but that one belongs to me too. Leave him with his arrogance there, out there. And that time, not a single word, Nuh alayhi salam saying again. He turned his face, he shut his heart, as you like, Ya Rabbi. Finish. 21st century's pharaohs. Wake up. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're going to say to me. It's not bothering me. You can praise me, or you can curse me. It's not bothering me. But I am saying to you, what was happening, what is going to happen. Wake up. If you don't wake up, the last calls are here now. You're going to lose the dunya that you're running after. You're going to lose the akhirat that you're making believe that you believe. Because if you really believe in that akhirat, this dunya is not going to occupy you so much. Shouldn't be. Especially in these days. Especially this time. You're still not seeing. That means you are completely blind. What make you blind? Dunya. The love of dunya. If it's not the love of dunya, your heart is going to feel something. It's going to sense something. You're going to smell the air. You're going to say, today is different again. It's not like yesterday. Yes. Every day is coming down different tajalli, different secret. It's not coming to this dunya anymore. But that blessing that is raining down everywhere, no. Awliya Allah is shivering every morning. Only the ignorance They are dancing. Are you understanding what's really going to happen? Do you have any clue? No. You're just listening like a ship. The ships, they're listening the flute. That's it. You're not bothering yourself to understand, really, what's really happening, really. Look around, you will understand. Because you don't have no peace in dunya anyway. Not a single day. No. This is to call people who call themselves believers. What kind of believer you are? And you have no peace. If you are only single one on the face of earth, keeping the shahadat properly, there is nothing left except you. That shahadat should be enough to bring you back to Sirat-ı Mustaqim, to keep you in that road. If the whole world pushing you in one side, that shahadat, the power of the shahadat, should be enough to make you to stand up. So where are you, O Ummah Muhammad? Which holes that you are entering and you're hiding yourself? Dunya, which hole? Nefis, heva, şeytan, dünya. 4. You're calling yourself free. You are in chain in both 4 sides. One on the right hand, one on the left hand, one on the right feet, one on the left feet, chain. You're just claiming, I am free. I do as I like. Don't you see I go to work, I earn my money, I do what I want. What a simple mind person you are. You didn't open no vision at all. You're just looking down to earth non-stop. You're looking to ashya, to this material. You're not looking up a little bit. You're not. You're not, because you're not being a thankful servant. Even Worcesters and the chickens. Şükür ya Rabbi. That's what they're doing. Şükür ya Rabbi. If you are able to raise your hand to look at the skies, to think 1 minute, should be enough for you to understand what kind of prison that you are in. To understand the prison that you are in, that is endless, like oceans, endless galaxies there, and the earth that you are stepping on it, that you are giving so much value, it is not even a dot, and you cannot go on the bottom too. Drill, go the other side. Cannot. You want to be in prison? What? The metal gates around? No. Allah is saying you are in prison. You are in prison in this dunya. You cannot escape. Still claiming I do as I like? Allah. Prisoner. Prisoner between 2 breaths. You're still claiming? Claim more. Then why are you breathing the air when you are sleeping too? Who has the authority on you? You are not in awakening station. At least you may say, like Firaun, when he said to Ibrahim alayhi salam, what your Lord is, says, he gives life, he takes life. So bring 2 prisoners, take this one's life, set this one free. Says, I give life, I take life too. Ibrahim alayhi salam didn't argue with him. Low class mind saying to him. This is how people thinking today too, saying, I have authority. Who says I am a prisoner? I'm taking in and out. When you're going to sleep, who has the authority on that breath of air going in and out? You? Aren't you going to think again? Allah saying, aren't you still going to think? Saying, look, everything that I create, and think. And he's saying, aren't you going to think? Are you understanding the meaning of that? Saying to you, I give you intelligence and you're not thinking? If I give you intelligence and you're not thinking, and you're not finding that, you think thinking is running to make this technology, to make electric, to make this is what your thinking is? That Allah is speaking? No. He make the unbelievers to find this. They are so busy with dunya. And now believers, they're running to be slave to them. Where they are inventing the technology, they are unbelievers. And you are a believer, and you're running to be slave to them. Allah Jalla wa Ala is putting everything to work for believers. But yeah, when you live the shahadat, when you are not living for shahadat, that time, without realizing, you become a slave to this dunya. And I say, at least becoming a slave to the dunya, then go get the highest stations in dunya too. Get the most luxury. All the wealth. You cannot. What is your problem? You think that you reach somewhere now? Then Allah is saying, don't you think? Why you are not thinking? You have not been created for this dunya. You have been created not in dunya, in paradise. And you have been sent to this dunya. You have not been sent to this dunya to find out and to love the dunya and to live in it, to make very good place for yourself to live. No. You are just traveling. When Adam alayhi salam, meaning Adam, meaning you and me, became disobedient in the paradise, not the Prophet Adam. The Prophet Adam alayhi salam, Khalifa Adam alayhi salam, didn't became disobedient. But what he was carrying in his spine, what? Spine. The seeds of Adam, all the children that was there, their seed was there. They are the one that heavily push to be disobedient. That's why you see there are disobedience in the world non-stop. It's not the Adam alayhi salam, that Adam who has been created to be Khalifa, the Adam, Prophet Adam. No. But the disobedient children that he was carrying, their seeds, they force him to do that wrong action. And because of the wrong action, he was completely obedient in everything. Just one wrong action, that broke the friendship, the relationship between him and his Lord. And his Lord saying, now you became disobedient to me too. For that reason, the paradise is for clean people. When you became disobedient to me, you became very dirty. Dirty ones, they cannot stay in paradise. Saying to angels, take this one, because he ate from that grain, and up till that time, Adam alayhi salam, Adam and Hawa, they were eating and drinking, but they were not in need of going to toilet. Soon as they eat from the forbidden tree, As soon as they enter to the body, something start happening, and they are feeling also the clothes fall down, everything fall down. Whole paradise became hell to them. And the body is changing, and they feel something is going to come out from the body. They are not used to it. Running back and forth in paradise, here and there, everything is running away from them. Before anywhere Adam and Hawa is moving, everything walking with them. Now everything is running away from them. And Allah is giving order to His angels saying, take this two now, bring it down to earth. Because they became dirty. What they became? Disobedience are dirty ones. Saying they became dirty. And they cannot stay in paradise. They must put out from paradise. Because that dirtiness in their body also is going to come out. And they have been sent down to earth. For you to understand, simple, to finish their toilet. This is what the earth is. You're still going to allow the earth? How much as you like. It's okay. After knowing the reality too. Love. Saying to them, when you finish that necessity of toilet, you'll be clean again, you'll come back to paradise. Otherwise, no paradise to you. Where are you in this process? We're not talking that physical thing now. But you have a prophet. We have a prophet that's showing us everything. Yes, taught us everything. How much do we know our prophet? How much do we care to know? From where do you know your prophet? From unbelievers that they are putting books out for you to read? How do you know your prophets? From where are you getting your information? From the orders from the paradise, from the heavenly stations, or from the earth? If you are not connected to heavenly stations, all information that you're going to get in these days, it is wrong. X, wrong. Wrong information. All signs maybe is there. You see the signs showing this road is going to Canada, this road going to Florida, this road going to California, this road going to Chicago, this road going up, this road go down, east, west, north, south. The signs are there, but Shaitan changed the ways. One way. Road is showing, the sign is there saying this road, this pound is bringing you to Florida. If you don't have the heavenly connection to know, that's already wrong direction. You're going completely to wrong direction. That's why the Muslims today, they lost themselves. They lost their identity because they lost their prophet. And what Muslims doing? Running after the West. Saying, yes, we must, because they know. They're all running to wrong direction. You're looking for safety? It's in Islam. It is in Islam. Are you looking for peace? It is in Islam. Are you looking to find the road to paradise? It is in Islam. Are you looking to get rid of the shaitanic ideas that is coming to you? It is in Islam. Are you looking for justice? It is in Islam. Are you looking to be a good one to yourself, to your family members, to the world? You're going to learn that in Islam. You cannot learn in another place anymore. Before, a little bit here and there. Now everything is bankrupt. And most of the doors that they claiming representing Islam to, they are wrong too. From Wahhabism to Shiaism to devilism to feminism to Kemalism to laikism to Zionism to every ism is wrong. So Muslims, you want to continue on that road, you're welcome. But you're running to wrong direction. Because more you're going to that direction, more suffering, because more far away you're going away from your house. So you're feeling that. Your reality is feeling that. And your reality is feeling that you're going more far away. But Satan is fooling you, and your appearances saying, I am looking at mirrors, saying, I am this one, I am that one, I'm such a good one. So fool yourself more. I know so much knowledge, I know so much. Fool. The end is fire. Allah is not putting. You are putting yourself. Going to wrong direction. Don't go to wrong directions. So, to find out if you're going to wrong direction or left, right direction now, first you have to stop. You cannot continue on that road. Then you have to understand, yes, what is my enemy? Who's my enemy? Who just fooled me? Let me find out first. When you start finding out, slowly you'll be waking up. When you will be waking up, you will see with your own eyes, you will hear with your own ears, you will feel with your own self, 100% I was wrong, and I thought I was right. I thought, but wrong. Taking that very simple understanding, people saying, Adam and Hawa made mistake. Adam and Hawa make mistake in paradise? What kind of thing is that? They didn't know how to make mistake. How they made a mistake? Who fooled them? They didn't know what was wrong. They never learned wrong things. They only learned good things. That's what the plant. Allah plant everything there for Adam alayhi salam, the great things. But there was one seed also there that containing all the wrong things in it. But that seed didn't open up until the shaitan came and touched. So, suspicion, get rid of it, or it's going to burn you. Turn around. If you have to have suspicion for something, have suspicion about yourself always. And question yourself always. Don't look around to nobody except yourself. Any good thing that you do too, say, is this really good or what? Or, why I did this good thing? For myself, for my ego, or for the sake of Allah? If you're questioning yourself this way, day and night, definitely you're not going to find time to worry for dunya. Because so many incidents happening to you in daily front of you in your life that you will not have time to think wrong that time, because you will be correcting yourself non-stop. But if you're shutting the door to that, I already know some things. Then Shaitan is more clever than you and me and everyone. You have not reached to that station that there is holding by Evlias. No, none of us have reached. Even when they reach to that station, their eyes is open, not only daytime, nighttime too. They are asleep too. Junaid al-Baghdadi, Qaddesallahu sirru, saying, I was a doorkeeper for 40 years I never opened the door to that shaitan. He continuously knock on the door non-stop. I never opened the door to him. I opened the door to the right ones. I never opened the door to the shaitan. But he never gave up. He knocked on the door. What door he's talking about? Says this heart. I didn't open the door to shaitan one time. And shaitan entered into human form and came to fool him. 20 years he became a murid to Junaid al-Baghdadi. And 20 years Junaid al-Baghdadi was telling him, do this and do that. Go here, go there, just like a murid. And 20 years later, even shaitan lost his patience. Shaitan is very patient in the wrong way. He will never stop until the last breath of you. He lost his patience with Junaid al-Baghdadi. And he said to him, "Oh my master, do you know who I am?" He looked at him saying, "Don't I know?" He said, "You are shaitan." He said, "You mean you know this? How long?" He says, "From the day that you came." He said, "From the day that I came, and you've been treating me so good, you fool me." Say yes. Saying to him, "You're such a good saint that I have never seen anybody like you. You are so high station." That Junaid al-Baghdadi, he was so patient with him for 20 years. He got so angry to him, said, "Now get lost from here. You devil, never come here again." Saying this, I didn't understand at all. For 20 years, he didn't get upset. Now you got upset to me? He says, "You sneaky, slick shaitan." He says, 20 years you couldn't fool me. Now you're going to fool me in 20 seconds? You're going to say to me, "Oh, you are such a great high saint. You are such a good one." And you're going to make you waiting for me to say yes and to make me to feel into that sickness? Don't you think that I don't know who I am? Get lost from here. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah barakatuhu to every one of you, to me and to you. Shaitan definitely is very clever and hold on tightly to the robe of Allah and do not separate. And you stay as of Jamaat or shaitan is going to knock you down. I don't care, not one. If you have 1,000 tricks and traps that you can put to shaitan, one day he's going to play his game on you. Soon as he puts the game, he puts the hook around your neck. You'll be in big trouble. So wake up, understand your enemy, and to live according to that. Otherwise, don't forget, Jannat is haq, and Jahannam is haq. Ve minallahu tevfik, ve hürmetil habib, ve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to make us to understand what is good for us and what is bad for us. And to be able to hold on tightly what is good for us and to run after and to become good servant to our Lord. And may Allah Jalla wa ala subhanahu wa ta'ala to give long life to our Shaykh, to be able to hold on tightly to him in dunya and akhirat. Fatiha. Amin. Selamun Aleyküm Rahmetullah Berekatuhu.